Hey, what's up, internet? So today I'm here with my wife Sabrina. She's actually going to be joining me for a series of these videos called Games and Garage Sales, where we're going to be basically just scouring all the garage sales in our areas, looking specifically for video games. Actually, she'll be looking for much more than video games, but along the way, that's how she gets me out there, is looking for video games. Hey, what's up, internet? So today we're going to be out hitting some garage sales again, looking for video games and other stuff for her. But anyways, we got the whole family today. What's up, Emily? And we got our good luck dog in the back seat. So yeah, hopefully we get some good stuff. Yesterday Sabrina found a ton of games for me, which will be in this video. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go with her because I had to work, but today is gonna be a good day. I can feel it. All right, so we actually had a pretty good find at this garage sale. I got a old Ps2 Slim and some Rock Band stuff and some other stuff I have to sift through, but some pretty good finds. Got the whole bundle from them for $25, so looking pretty good. And we're on to the next one.
Let's go.
And she found some used.
Yeah.
All right, so Sabrina's still up at the sale right now, but we actually just came from a great one. We found tons of stuff. So we bought a huge bag that was full of tons of games, all kinds of systems, as well as tons of old DVDs and movies and stuff. I think there was actually a router in there, just a ton of stuff. But anyways, we picked up the whole bag for 20 bucks, so I think that's gonna be a good one. So, without further ado, Sabrina is going to present the first thing, which she found on Friday. I unfortunately was unable to go because I had to work on Friday, but she found me some goodies as well as some stuff that we'll be selling as well.
So my very first yard sale of the day was a hit. I found 13 games. They were asking $1 each, but since there was 10, since there was 13, I asked them if they would take 10 for all of them, and they said yes. And the funny story about this is another guy about our age walked up at the same time as me. He gravitated towards the console, and I gravitated towards the games because we couldn't each go to both. And it turned out that the console was only a Wii, and I was able to get all the games, and he bought the Wii. And just as I was walking away, another guy came up also looking for video games, but everything was already gone at that point. So that just proves that you could lose out by just seconds. If I was 10 seconds slower, the guy that showed up at the same time as me probably would have also purchased the games. So just to quickly show you what was included in that, we have the Kinect Sports, We Play, Just Dance for Kids, CSI,
Connectable.
The Greatest Loser, Star Wars, Just Dance 3, 2 Kinect Adventures, Tetris Party, Toy Story Mania, which we were actually just talking about this game like a couple days before, saying that we wanted to play this one. So this is probably going to be a keeper for our family since we're big Disney fans.
Yeah, it's actually one of our favorite rides at Disney as well.
And Wipeout.
Oh yeah.
And so now I can show you what usually happens, or at least all last year while we were doing this, is I go through and I say, okay, I need these for my collection. That one. I'll pass on these. I'll actually go ahead and keep these. I just collect most Wii games. Maybe, who knows, one day I'll have the entire collection. But basically, I'll set them in 2 stacks. So not too big on 360 Kinect stuff. Just doesn't appeal to me, the style of gameplay. So those will go in the sell pile, and these will go in the I'm keeping it pile. Especially Toy Story Mania.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So on Saturday morning, I actually, first garage sale we went to, found this, which is a Nintendo Wii power adapter.
found it in a box that said free. So grabbed it. I'll probably keep this around because I have many Nintendo Wiis in the basement, and you never know when you're just gonna need an extra power supply. But yeah, if not, then these sell for like 10 bucks. But either way, pretty good find for free.
Also on Friday, one of the yard sales I went to, I asked the guy if he had any video games. He said he did, but sold them all. So I still look through because of course I look for other things besides video games. And I found this bad boy. So he was wrong. He did have video games and just didn't know it. So that's another lesson, is just because they said they don't have any, that doesn't mean that they don't. Sometimes you gotta kind of look around a little bit and you never know. But I asked him how much he wanted for this, and he asked me to make him an offer, and I hate when people say that. But I was like, $1? And he was like, okay.
See, I usually like it when people say make an offer, because that just, yeah.
I'm just awkward like that. I just feel embarrassed to make an offer. But yeah, and the game's in here and everything. And I looked up the comps for this bad boy on eBay, and brand new, this sells for about $120. Used, which I'm gonna have to either sell it as used or open box. It goes for about 70 bucks. So this was a great find. And also at that same yard sale, I found this little Mario Kart hoodie for youth size 7. Nobody in this house will probably want this sweater. I don't think it's gonna fit anybody. But I thought it was fun. I just picked it up mostly for the purposes of this video. But I'll probably throw this on eBay for about 10-15 bucks. But I just gave the guy $2 and I walked away with these 2 things.
And if that was my size, I would be keeping that sweater around. All right, so next on the list is this Fortnite beanie. Now, I bought this specifically for selling because I know that Fortnite is actually really popular, and this essentially got thrown in for free with some other stuff that she bought non-video game related. So that's another good thing that you can do at garage sales, is just find something. You're already buying all this stuff. If there's a couple other little knick-knack things laying around that you know they're probably only gonna sell for 25 cents, 50 cents, something like that, you kind of just say, hey, will you throw this in, bundle it, and we'll give you $5 for everything. So that's how this one came about.
Yeah, normally if I'm at a yard sale and there's at least 2 things I want, I'm always open to just throwing more things in there because most likely I'll pay the same price as I would have for those 2 things.
Yep. And so the other thing that I found is actually this Xbox One Kinect. Now, I know that these things can go for like 60, 70 bucks online used, so I knew this was probably going to be a good find. Now, I asked if they had anything else that goes with this. They had just got done selling the Xbox One, a bunch of games, controllers. They're like, oh, that's still here. Oh, we were probably just going to throw it in with everything else. But since it was still at the garage sale, I was like, well, how much do you want for it? And then they threw out a price. They said 20, and I was, would you take 5 for it? And they seemed really happy to take the 5. So sometimes you just have to ask, because people won't know what kind of price to put on something. And yeah, I'm not that big of a Kinect fan, so this will get put on eBay. And the great thing about it though is that, you know, I then use those funds to justify being able to buy the things that I want. So lately I've been on a buying streak of buying like Wii U games, because I'm like, I'm just gonna finish off the collection. There's only 300 and some odd titles for the Wii U. I'm just gonna get a complete collection, and this will be something that helps me get towards that goal.
All right, so my next find was also a Friday find without him, but this one is a little bit of cheating though, because I went to my friend's yard sale and I asked her if she had any video games. She said no, but then she asked her husband if he had any, and he went and found some for me. So that was really nice. So I'm not sure if this is the, I know for sure these 4 went in it. I think these did. I kind of got some of the games mixed up a little bit. But we did get some Xbox One games. Madden 16, Minecraft Story Mode. Titanfall 2, Mass Effect, Battle Stations Midway, and Sonic Free Riders. So yeah, I just really wanted to give a shout out to my friend Andrea and her family for hooking us up with that. That was really nice of them. We'll probably be keeping most of these games. She kind of threw everything in for me, but initially she said $10, but then I ended up getting more stuff from her. I got some really awesome things for my daughter. I did get some stuff from my eBay store. So thanks, Andrea.
All right, so next, we kind of both found these together at the same time. These were all thrown into a huge cardboard box at a yard sale where they also had tons of DVDs and Blu-rays. So we ended up getting a ton of those as well because those are good resale items for her.
And then I found some to keep for myself too because I like to collect all the Disney movies.
But anyways, we're gonna estimate that roughly this stack of game came to $10 because we paid $20 for the entire bag that we bought. However, there were way more movies than games. So somewhere around $10 for this stack. But anyways, we got PSP Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. That's a good one. This one here will definitely be going into my collection. I actually don't know why I don't have this one yet, but Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, definitely going in my Nintendo DS collection. Then we got some pretty good games here. Fallout 3, FIFA 2003, World Championship Poker, Rock Band, Simpsons Road Rage, NHL 08, World Poker Tour, Cabela's, Alaskan Adventures, I almost said Big Hunting, Rock Band 2, Call of Duty Black Ops, one of my personal favorites. I probably have about 10 copies of this for multiple different systems. Final Fantasy, it's always a good one to have around. Ace Combat, Assault Horizon. And last but definitely not least, Grand Theft Auto 5.
All right, so on Saturday, after everyone was too tired from yard sailing, I decided to go back out by myself, which I'm super glad I did because I ended up finding some more really good stuff. And one of those yard sales, I did find some video game things. And I did get this Wii Outdoor Challenge. It comes with the pad and the game. And then I got a Rock Band mic and 2 Rock Band connectors. And then I also picked up a router too at that same yard sale, and all together she charged me $3 for everything. So I was really excited about that one.
All right, and so I saved probably my biggest find of the day for last. So I found at a garage sale for $25 for the entire bundle. Basically a PS2 bundle, which also came with some other random games. So actually got PS1, Cabela's, Big Game Hunter. So this will get added to my PS1 collection. I don't have this one yet. Pretty much any PS1 game, I just tend to keep it around. And then we got a stack of Nintendo Wii games. So we got Guitar Hero 2, which I already have. Guitar Hero World Tour, which I already have. Nerf N-Strike, I'll be keeping that one. And Hannah Montana.
That's his favorite.
Of course, I'll be keeping this one. So those are some pretty good finds there. And then the actual PS2 games that came with it were 2K Sports, The Bigs. I actually already have that one. Rock Band for PS2. I already have that one as well. And Madden 07.
Can never have too many Maddens.
You can actually have too many Madden games. I have Madden 07. I probably have 3 copies of this game for multiple different systems. So I never sell them because they don't sell for that much. I just keep them around.
They're like $3 on
Yeah.
eBay.
So those are pretty good. All right. Now, the PS2 only came with one controller, and I got excited at first because it's a clear blue controller, which I really like these clear ones. I actually have several of these, most of them not in working condition. Now, the sad thing is, it looks like somebody had a rage quit with this controller because the back of it is actually smashed in. That's hard to do. These things are tough. And the joystick is completely shot. The components inside are smashed, as well as it's missing the L2 trigger button. So I know what a rage quit looks like. I'm not proud to say I have a couple of them in my past myself, and this definitely goes with that. But I always keep these around because you get enough of these broken ones, you can put them all together and get one fixed controller. So that's still a good find in my opinion. Then of course it came with the power supply and multiple different connections for hooking it to multiple different TV types, depending on what you got there. Rock Band microphone, so you can never have enough of these around. Came with an adapter for the Rock Band guitar, which it also came with, the Fender Rock Band guitar. These things are pretty nice. I have probably 5 of them in the basement. And then it came with another Rock Band adapter, which I'm guessing you need for the PS2. When these games initially came out, I was buying them all for PS3, so I think this is probably an adapter piece you would need if you're gonna do like the whole Rock Band on PS2. But pretty cool, I didn't have one of those. And then lastly, Ps2 Slim. So I have a PS2 in the basement, but it's the original PS2. I do not have a Ps2 Slim. So I'm debating, I'm probably gonna keep this one around just because I don't have this exact model. So that does it for this week's Games and Garage Sales haul, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Did we find any good stuff? Are you inspired to go out there and hit the garage sales in your area? See if you find any hidden gems out there? Let us know what you think in the comments below. As always, if you like this video, please do click that like button and of course subscribe. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Good.